Hello, hello. Time to play some video games. So, I'm already here. Also, I leveled up my team. They're all 65. I just want to make sure that all of my items are put back onto the Pokemon they need to have. I need to put leftovers back on Fatty. I guess Focus Band is just fine, I guess. Quick Clock kind of useless, but we'll see. Wax and Sense. Okay, I think everybody's got the items that they need. Hello, Diamond. Always glad to have you. Wouldn't miss your streams. I appreciate it. Give leftovers back to Fatty. Okay, so this... I actually did a little bit of looking into the game because I was curious. Let me just pull it up really quick. I'll show off what's actually Red's team. I opened up in the editor, trainer editor. This is his team. That Pikachu, this 255 EVs is also paired with Light Ball. It kind of explains a little bit why I'm struggling with this stupid thing. Which means it's going to have really, really good speed. It's going to have really good attack and special attack because of Light Ball. Espeon, it's going to make a loud noise, fair warning, because it's a ROM hack, so... Give it a second, there we go. Espeon, it does have Iron Tail, which I think is interesting. I've only ever seen it use Reflect and Psychic. I hope I'm ready for Red's team. I'm not as underleveled as it was before. I'm only around 10-ish levels, average. Maybe 11. Snorlax, also going to make a lot of noise. Level 75. Everybody's just got max EVs. Body Slam, Rest, Quick Attack, and Sleep Talk. Venusaur won't make a noise. Same thing. Sunny Day Synthesis, Solar Beam, and Sludge Bomb. So that Sunny Day Synthesis is going to be a pain. Sunny Day Solar Beam, also a pain. I got to knock out Venusaur as quickly as possible. I never actually got to see Venusaur, so I kind of get a little sneak preview of its moves. Charizard. Sludge... Wait, I don't think that's accurate. It's not showing the moves for that. That's not its moves. And Blastoise. Rain Dance, Surf, Blizzard, Whirlpool. Not sure why it's not showing me... Interesting. It's only updating certain moves. I guess Espeon only has Reflect and Psychic. That's my guess. I guess that's why it's only updating those first two. Wonder how Red got the last two starters in his team. That's a good question. Considering Blue took one of them. According to canon, Red only has Charizard, while Blue has Blastoise. There's also a second team for Red, where he starts with a level 88 Pikachu and has a Lapras instead of a... it's not going to update everything properly. Instead of a Espeon, he's got Lapras, level 80. Snorlax at level 82. 84 for Venusaur, which that's got Frenzy Plant. I'm just going to die there. Thanks, game. I understand that I can't update the information because it's ROM hack. I get it. Yeah, I'm glad I'm only fighting this first team and not the second one. But I did want to show that off really quick. He's also got 4 full restores, which is good to know. That explains a lot. Let's go back to the game. Now that I'm a little bit aware of what Red's team actually is, I think I'm going to do the same strategy I was doing yesterday, because that seemed to work quite well. Hopefully Fatty can actually survive a hit or two this time. The way I leveled up my team is I just fought 3 bikers. There's 6 coughing between them, and then a Flareon as well. So I just kept playing the same Pokemon over and over again, just knocking them out over and over again. I think the EV yield for coughing is like special defense or something. I'm also using Visual Boy. I use Visual Boy Advance M. It's like the fork of Visual Boy Advance, because Visual Boy Advance ended up becoming defunct. But somebody forked it It's on version 2.1.4, so it's got a lot of cool features. I could even do trading with myself if I wanted to, if I bother setting it up. Fat Burb, looking pretty good on the attack. And the special defense, obviously very good. Hey, Crusher Mike, welcome, welcome. Ampharos, wish that speed was a little higher, but, you know, I'll make do, I guess. Typhlosion, special attack looking pretty good. You do have Flash, I need to replace that again with Toxic. Can't remember what I used Flash for. Oh, I went and picked up a few TMs as well. I'll show those in just a sec. And my attack on Muscle, also pretty good. And Gyarados is just Gyarados. Currently, the moves, I think these are going to be fine here. Same here. I need to replace Flash with Toxic, but that's pretty easy to do. I found the TM for Thunderbolt. If I need help on Legends Arceus, just tell me. Okay, because I'm going to need a lot of help. I understand the basics of the game, I just haven't really played too much of it. I only got like 2 badges or whatever they're called. Pokemon up to level 30 or whatever. And then I just stopped playing because there was an update for the emulator that I use and it broke compatibility. But I checked recently and it's actually working quite well now. And I also taught Thunderbolt to Fat Burb as well. And Brick Break instead of Iron Head. Just because if I have to use Fatty against his Snorlax, then I can at least deal some damage. TMs, I did find a lot of TMs. I actually looked up a doc for that because I couldn't figure it out myself. Let's see here. Toxic. Typhlosion. Get rid of Flash because I really don't need Flash. Goodbye, Flash. Also, Typhlosion has Eruption instead of Blast Burn. I don't take any... I don't think it's recoil damage. I think it's I have to recharge, but Eruption... If I can land a turn quickly enough, then I can deal some significant damage. I picked up Rain Dance, I picked up Thunderbolt, which is located in Mount Mortar. I never did go through that. I also picked up the Tyrogue at the end. You don't have to have an empty space in your team, which is also kind of nice. And I picked up Brick Break, which is located Lake of Rage. And I also picked up Aerial Ace in Rock Tunnel, and I picked up Dark Pulse, which is in Dark Cave, which is why I had Flash. So I have TMs. Nobody can learn Dark Pulse, or at least nobody worthwhile can learn Dark Pulse. But I think I'm ready to go. Do the same thing, lead with Fatty. If it ends up knocking me out, then it's going to take massive damage, because that's 300, basically, HP. Throw out your water types first. I don't want to. Only because... The way I discovered is it's going to go for Iron Tail or Volt Tackle, probably. Most likely Volt Tackle. And if that does knock me out, then Pikachu just loses almost all of its health in recoil damage. And maybe I can send out a slightly... Actually, I might just go Fatty Gyarados. If it goes... No, it's probably going to use Thunderbolt. I need it to use Volt Tackle twice or something. We'll see. I'm curious to see how this is going to play. As per usual, I'm going to save right here. If it gets to the point where I don't foresee a possible way of actually beating this dude, then I'm just going to take the L, consider this game a loss. Because I can always just raise my Pokemon up to level 100 if I really needed to. Sorry, I'm just responding to an email. I just got a new job, so I'm just emailing my union rep because she's helping me out with this, getting this job. I actually start the new job on Monday, making $1 more than what I was making on my old job, so that's going to be kind of nice. Yeah, if I don't see a way of beating this dude, I'll just take the L. Because, like, again, I can just raise my Pokemon up to level 100 and then sweep his team, but I'd rather just, you know, try it here. If I can't beat him here, then he's too strong for me. I'm bad at video games, as per usual. If I'm playing on PC, actually, yeah, I can show you how I'm playing on PC. As soon as I beat Red or lose to Red or whatever, when I switch over to Legends Arceus, I'll show you how I got it set up. But enough stalling. See if I can beat this son of a bitch. Fingers crossed. Of course, starting for Pikachu. And I'm just gonna go straight for Earthquake. You're going for Volt Tackle, of course. I hopefully survive. I don't really know. Holy crap. That's actually kind of impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now I send in Ampharos. Most likely he's gonna go for Volt Tackle because that's his strongest move. That's physical. Thunderbolt won't really be worthwhile, I don't think, for Pikachu to use. I'll go for Signal Beam. Again, Full Tackle. We're so far so good. I expect Ampharos to faint here. Really? I was not actually expecting that, but I do beat Pikachu. Because either Signal Beam knocks it out or Hail does. There we go. Okay, so raising up my team definitely did help. Going for Snorlax, let's go for Muscle. Yeah, that Volt Tackle is no joke. Gold's hat resembles an Ultra Ball. You know, I never actually noticed that. Like, I know that his hat is gold, and so I just figured that's why they call him gold. Like, red has a red hat, gold has a gold hat. But now that you say that, yeah, he's got like a black trim around it too. I never made that connection. Interesting. By the way, Crusher Mike, you missed the me looking at Red's team on Trainer Editor. His Pikachu has 255 EVs as well, so Volt Tackle is just max power at that point. Oh, you hurt yourself. Excellent. Snorlax just got swept by Muscle. Thank you, Hail. Coming in clutch. Going for Espeon, of course. This one I'm a little bit concerned about, but I think Fat Burb should do fine. Definitely gonna go for Reflect turn 1. Unless I send in Typhlosion, that is probably gonna go for Psychic. I should be able to take a Psychic, at least one. Pretty sure Espeon outspeeds me. Of course. Oh, you do have Shadow Ball, right. So I guess the Trainer Editor really can't show me all the moves for some of these Pokemon, just because it's a ROM hack. It was telling me that Espeon also had Iron Tail and Quick Attack, which doesn't really make sense. Do you know about Pokemon types? When I first played, I played Pokemon Gold, and I thought that it was always the first type of the Pokemon. So like if it was water flying, then you can only attack the water type, and I was always curious as to why my grass moves were never super effective against Gyarados. It always threw me off. I don't think he's going to go for a full restore on Espeon. If for whatever reason you don't go for Shadow Ball, you go for a Reflect or something, I'll go for... You are going to go for a full restore. For the first time ever, you actually heal up your Espeon. Give that Charizard Sunny Day and Solar Beam. There you go. Actually, that is a pretty good combination because Charizard's got really good special attack. And I died to poison. That's perfectly fine. I was expecting you to knock me out anyway. Let's go for Fat Burb. By the way, Red also has 4 full restores, so he's maxed out. I think trainers can have up to 4 items, and they're all full restores. I think my strongest move at this point is just Earthquake or Fly. Probably gonna go for a Reflect. I think I'm just gonna go for Sacred Fire. Yeah, not worry about the Reflect right now. Catching all the legendaries in a Pokeball. I mean, it is doable. The first time I ever played Pokemon Emerald, I tossed the only Pokeball I had against Rayquaza without even weakening it. Figuring, hey, if I catch it, then cool, that's bragging rights. If I don't, then I'm just gonna knock it out, whatever. I caught it. And ever since then, I've always tried to catch with, like, really BS, I guess, catching. And it's about 50-50 for me, is I can catch legendaries with, like, kind of weak balls. And the other 50% is I'm sitting there having to reset several times because I can't do anything. Withdraw, going for Blastoise. Of course you are. It's fine, I guess. Kinda wish I still had Giga Drain on this thing, but it's fine. Most likely gonna set up Rain Dance, or you're just gonna go for Surf. I'll switch out. I'm gonna assume that you're gonna go for Surf. I'm gonna switch into Gyarados. I did know that. And the thing is, even though I do know that, I'm still dumb because I will still try to use an Emerald Rogue. I'll check egg moves on Legendary sometimes. It's like, what do you mean not able? Oh yeah, you can't breed. No gender. Right. I think I'm just gonna go for Stone Edge because there's a chance of getting a crit. Blizzard misses. Thank you. Making up for yesterday's BS. This Blastoise yesterday landed all 5 blizzards. 3 of them critted in a row. Like, what even is that? I was cussing out the game and I ended up mixing up my cuss words. I'm just like, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. What the F? And then I end up saying, what the shit? I actually was so flabbergasted I couldn't even cuss properly. Oh god, I hate roaming legendary. That is absolutely the worst mechanic. Roaming legendaries. What's even worse is I spent so much time trying to get a Trapinch in Emerald so I could use the Arena Trap against, I think I selected Latias, but it doesn't work because Levitate. Reflect is not up. This does more damage. Still can't get a freaking crit. Go for Stone Edge again. Surf. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Oh good, that does land. Please crit, please crit, please crit, please crit. Oh well. You're probably gonna heal, so I'll do the same. Actually... yeah, I will heal. Spend it all on Pokeballs. Yeah, do it. I'm playing through Crystal Clear as well as this game. In the episode that I still need to finish editing. Getting my team leveled up took up a lot of my time today, okay? In the video I'm still editing though, I just caught Suicune, spoiler alert. I ended up buying 50 Ultra Balls. I ended up retraining against a bunch of gyms just to make sure I had enough money for it. Raikou, yeah, that's a... Raikou and Entei were always a pain, especially with Pokemon Crystal. I mean, Gold, Silver, Crystal. That's one thing I do like about Suicune is you actually get a chance to fight it. So that was relatively easy for me because I had Thunder Wave on Ampharos and I had Fault Swipe on Fearow. So I think I only needed like 8 Ultra Balls to catch it. Didn't I get a crit for once? You did miss your last Blizzard. I hit all of my Stone Edges, which is nice. Still no crits, though. Setting up the rain again. Earthquake doesn't do terrible damage. I should really be going for Crunch, actually. I don't think the surf knocks me out, just brings me down to red. Oh, maybe not. Low roll, I guess. Play the fire red version that you play as a Team Rocket member. Okay. I have done that. In fact, it's a series on my channel. And the finale video, I'd recommend skipping because I do nothing but say how terrible that game is. The game has an interesting mechanic. It's too quote-unquote edgy for my liking. Yeah, I was salty as hell. I don't mind a little bit of edge to the video games, you know, making it more adult-ish content, but there's a few... I was using Volt Restores, I meant to use Hyper Potions, whatever. But, there's a few slurs in the game that I don't really appreciate. Full disclosure, I am somebody that has Asperger's syndrome, and so when people make fun of autism, it actually does slightly trigger me. And they make a few references to Red being mute, so he must be autistic, and then later in the game they refer to him as a not upstanding member of society because he can't be human. It's like, I get where they're coming from, because, you know, he's created in a lab, according to the game. It's still just, I don't really like that. Not to mention, the character Ronnie in that game is absolutely fucking annoying. I cannot stand the dude. And then they try to give him a, what do you call it? Character arc. Like, they try to give him, like, redemption at the end, where he's somewhat useful. It's like, nah, you kind of already ruined the character for him. I think Rain dies this turn, so I'm gonna Earthquake. I'll take the L for Gyarados. You might set up Rain next turn. I'll switch him down for Oath, maybe go for Thunder. Thunderbolt would knock you out too, so that should be fine. Rain stopped, okay, good. So if you use Surf, you won't knock me out. You got a Blizzards, you only have Whirlpool. I could risk it, hope he's gonna go for Rain Dance. Regardless, it's gonna be 70 accuracy otherwise. I think Thunderbolt still knocks you out, so I'll do that. Oh, good. Yeah, that's a common thing with computer mice. Do you have a Logitech by any chance? Because Logitech, I've gone through like 4 or 5 different Logitechs, and within like 3 or 4 months, they end up doing that. You either tap left click and it counts as 2, or sometimes it doesn't count as a click at all. Going back to Espeon, I see. We're all just people. I agree. He's gonna full restore. You don't have Reflect currently. I could try to go for a Burn. Not that that would really do too much. I think I'll go for Earthquake here. Before you set up the stupid Reflect. Like, most people don't even know that I have Asperger's. The only difference is, like, I would get very obsessed when it comes to, like, memorizing certain things. Like, Pokemon mechanics, for example. I used to be hella obsessed. Like, before Gen 5, I had literally every single aspect, including all the base stats memorized. And then I took a bunch of time off of playing Pokemon, and so I forgot it all. Going for Reflect, that's obvious. You on the spectrum too? Hey, as Crusher Mike said, we're all just people. You're not gonna help me with Legends Arceus? No! See you later, though. Interesting, you're going for Venusaur. I didn't see that coming. And you get burned? What are you gonna go for? You're gonna power up my... Okay. To be fair, it also powers up your next Pokemon, but even still, I was not expecting that. In fact, I survived Solar Beam, so I'm going to take this time and max revive a few Pokemon. I think I'm going to max revive Fatty. Oh, you're going for Synthesis. Well, that's fine too. Actually, how fine is it? I do have like ethers, elixirs, whatever. I'm just curious how many PP I have left for Sacred Fire. I think I've only used it a couple times. No, okay, I have 2 left. That's fair. That's enough to knock you out. I think I'll max revive Gyarados as well. Sludge Bomb. Okay, I didn't see that coming. I still resist it decently enough. Wow, okay. Get the poison. I see how it is. I'm gonna full restore. And hopefully the sun is still out. About to get poisoned again. Sludge Bomb. Okay, we're good. Sunlight's still strong. You take burn damage. And if Sacred Fire doesn't knock you out, I'm pretty sure the burn will. Excellent. Stab Sacred Fire in the sun. There we go. And Charizard, finally down to his last Pokemon. Hooray! I will send in Fatty for this one. Because you can take a few Flamethrowers or Air Slashes. Great special defense. I don't have any Rock-type moves, sadly. However, I do have one on Gyarados. But I need to Elixir Ether. I guess I'll just Ether, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Flamethrower, I eat this. Wonderful. And I think from this point, I just go for... Let's see, Crunch, then Giga Impact, I think. Assuming this doesn't crit or burn, we should be fine. Maybe not. Well, we can see if I can actually get a little Giga Impact in there. Kind of hard to gauge. I think this does knock me out, though. Okay, that's fair. And then go for Gyarados, and hopefully land Stone Edge, and then victory's mine. Hooray! Air Slash, you miss! I land! Sorry, I should be a little more excited. Just there's somebody kind of outside my window. I'm not sure what's going on out there. Oh, I'm so glad this is over. Am I being re-registered to the Hall of Fame? What's happening here? Okay, sure, I guess. I have like 10 or so entries into the Hall of Fame because I used the Pokemon League a few times as well to get some levels. That's actually how I raised up Fatty. Gave experience there, because it can't really do too much being so slow. It just kept getting poisoned all the time. So, does this put me here? Okay. I do want to see if that actually put me in the Hall of Fame, though. You got Fly. How many entries do I have in the Hall of Fame? I never even bothered to check that. So that did actually put me in the Hall of Fame. Interesting. That's fine. Oh, voice crack. And yeah, you can see the progress I was making trying to get everybody leveled up. Still level 50s, and then the first time I went through. But yay! I'm finally done with this game. Since you're here in chat and you missed the part at the beginning, I'll open it up really quick. I'll show you the trainer editor for this game. Show you what I was actually facing with Red. There's apparently a second team for Red. I guess you can fight the Elite Four and Red again. Last opened, trainer editor, switch over. I gotta scroll down to it though. It's like right here somewhere. There we go. First team. Yeah, you can see the 255. Absolutely ridiculous. The only ones I can actually view are Pikachu, Venusaur, and Blastoise. Everybody else causes errors. So, like for example, this is saying that Espeon has Surf and Whirlpool as well, which obviously is not the case. But he's also got a level 88 Pikachu on the other team, and a Lapras instead of Espeon. I'm glad I only had to fight the first one, because that's some BS. Everybody's just got 255. Yeah, he's got four full restores. And I think 7 is the highest for the AI. So it just pretty much made him absolutely OP. I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore. Absolutely brutal. Oh, I can't see his team, I guess. I guess this is his, the Elite Four second team. Mr. Mime, Jinx, Slowbro, Executor, Slowking, and Zadu. Koga has Tentacruel on his team. Bruno has a Poliwrath and Hariyama. That's actually much more fitting. Wait, they have 6 Pokemon now? I'm sorry about all the errors. Just it's a ROM hack, so the game can't fully recognize it properly. Oh, he's got a Weezing as well on this team. What did Will have? Oh, I guess it just added Mr. Mime to the team. And Slowking. Slowbro evolved into Slowking. Oh no, he has a Slowbro and a Slowking. Interesting, okay. Karen has a Weavile, Persian. Overquill? Oh, that's the Hisuian form. Gotcha, gotcha. Honchkrow. And Lance has an, oh, the Executor. Right, the weird, its head is cut off. Executor, Charizard, Kingdra, Aerodactyl, and Dragonite. Interesting. Being able to see this has kind of helped me out a little bit, knowing how high I really needed to train to. I was actually just going to go to level 60, but when I saw 255 EVs for everybody, I'm like, okay, let's actually put in some effort here. Oh, I guess that shows too. Interesting. Back to the game. Even though I'm going to close the game in just a sec. Even though it's already been saved, I'll save again. Cheat engine. Never heard of that. Like what? Is it just PC games, like .exe games, I'm guessing? I'm gonna go ahead and close this, so the screen's gonna go black for just a sec while I switch over to this. I'll do display capture. Sure, why not? Well, Diamond wanted me to show how you get Legends Arceus on the PC, but they left, so I don't know. Anyways, it's just in Yuzu. Highly recommend this emulator. It's by far the best one, in my opinion. I think the other one is like Ryujinx. I don't really know how good Ryujinx is. It was kind of garbage when I first tried to use it, but that was like a year and a half ago. But let's switch over to Switch Emulator. It'll take just a second to actually pop up. Neighbors dragging furniture as they do. Games off Steam. Gotcha, gotcha. Here we go. Actually, not quite yet. Because I want to delete my save file. You have Citrix? I do have Citrix. It hasn't been updated in forever. I played a little bit of Alpha Sapphire. Open save data location. And I'm just going to delete the entire thing. Start from scratch. I'm okay with that. Take just a second to load. Kind of interesting that it doesn't show the loading screen, because it does when I'm recording. It's fine, it's just a little loading bar. Come on. Show it, please. The game's open. Why is OBS not responding? OBS, please. Thank you. I understand very, very basic Espanol, but I would prefer to play in English. Oh, it actually does have auto-saving. Interesting. The same game you want for it. I also want to try out Ultra Sun as well. Sun and Ultra Sun. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. Hello. Floating sparkly light thing. It is well that thou art here. Oh. And that which humans call Arceus. Yeah, I figured. I wish to know thine appearance. I have dark hair and I never touch grass, so this is pretty much me. What is my name? Oh, it doesn't show the keyboard. Interesting. It looks like it's frozen on OBS, but it's just a little keyboard thing. There we go. All is correct and as it should be? Sure. Ace. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. Bruh, I hate... This is why I never did well in, like, Sunday school. Don't get me wrong, I also am atheist as well, but I hated reading, like, scriptures and stuff just because I hate the the wording. Thou, thy, thee, thine. Somebody should go through and update it to modern text. God spoke to them. Bruh. Seek out all Pokemon, thou shalt find me once more. Fascinating. Hey, it's me. Certain pomp to the whole thing. Yeah, it's gives a whole new meaning to holier than thou. Not the iPhone. A lot of religious subjects in this game. Roll credit. Hello, game? Okay, wake up. Gotcha. Do wake up, won't you? Hello. Are you alive, my boy? Professor Birch, is that you? seeing Arceus do God stuff. Kind of cool. God Pokemon and all that. It does make sense, I mean. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. You fall out of the sky, you understand? Who in the world does that? Me, you just said. Let's say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance? I don't know. Seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Pickles. You have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't know. I just fell from the sky. I don't know what's happening. I met God, now I'm here. You explain to me. Quite sure that you'll be able to survive. I don't know what to do. Would you please understand the words coming out of my mouth? No gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Crew. Boom. Push splash. Okay then. I caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. Almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you know what a Pokemon is? Of course! It's a relief that you fell from the sky, or though you fell from the sky, it seems to have some common ground. These 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? I already entered that information. I'm not gonna do it again. Name has quite the ring to it. Oh, hey, thanks. I appreciate it. I imagine it has some lovely meaning. Sure, let's go with that. I do apologize, I haven't even introduced myself. It's about damn time. Because I asked you who you were, like, forever ago. Leventon, that's right, I remember that now. I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. I've never played Gen 6, so I don't know that much about Rowlet, to be fair. But I do agree. Cyndaquil is amazing, and whatever evolves into, I think it's Oshawott, is also amazing. I like Samurott. Wait, you 3, wait! Hey, I can move the camera, hooray. And seemingly no lag, which is kind of nice. I can dash. Go towards the sparkly thing. Arceus dropped his cell phone. Start going through his contacts. Yeah, dark ground, speed dial, what the hell? Something that resembles a phone. It's probably a phone. It's probably a phone. I swear I didn't remember that that was the text. Change shape, you feel a strange power emanating. Message appeared on screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. Let me just listen to what the strange voices tell me to do. We gotta follow the dude. I'm also not entirely sure how good the graphics are on this, because this is the first time I've actually played a game that I haven't actually bought. Don't tell Nintendo. I just happened to download this one. I have bought the other games that I played. I have bought Sword. I have bought Let's Go Eevee. I have bought Scarlet. But this one I didn't, so I can't really compare it to the original game. So I'm just assuming the graphics are okay. Try catching these little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing. I'd love to give you a good idea, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3. Relics. You photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using sharp feathers. Cute. I love it. One of my favorite starters, Cyndaquil. Fire burning out Cyndaquil's back will flare up wherever it is surprised or irate. Whenever. And Oshawott. naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its body. I'm quite familiar with Razor Shell. Very good attack. Do you have the handheld Switch? Is there a different version of the Switch? I have the OLED model, if that means anything. Kind of says a lot when a custom-made emulator can run, I guess, better than the Switch then. How to go catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these things at Pokemon to catch them. Where'd you get 50 of them? Holy crap. Alright, this is the game that uses the apricorn mechanic. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. I mentioned already that Pokemon are strange and marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. That's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and, why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. With that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. I'm doing your job better than you, guy. Take aim at the Pokemon, let the ball fly, quite simple. Your own dire lack of skill, clearly. Hold down the ZR button to ready a Pokeball and take aim. And then use the right stick to adjust angle, etc. Release CR, throw the Pokeball. If you're ready to Pokeball but don't want to throw it, press B to cancel the throw. Okay. I believe this is ZR. Excellent. You... Oh, I thought you moved out of the way. I think we're good. I've got a Pokemon. Seems you quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business. Joyful, or jolly useful skill to have around here. 2 Pokemon left. The only time when a game tutorial is actually kind of useful. I just swiping my email away. Hi, Shadow Wizard. Oh, I was just gonna get closer to you. I forgot that they get startled. I remember now. You can lock onto the Pokemon. Hello. Oh, I actually threw that up too high. Okay. It auto arcs the ball, I guess. Can hardly believe it. Many people feared to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Remember he says something like by the pond? I think I already got that one though. Where's it at? Over here? I don't actually see it there. Oh, there you are. Interesting, I still remember some of the mechanics of this game. Even though it's been like a year. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go. Cool. What a relief to have them all back. You see the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't listen to anybody. We bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come following. I must say, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? I've spammed A before. Seek out all Pokemon. It's called an Arc Phone, you say? What an odd device. It's guiding you somehow. Don't mind me, it's just connected to God. I have him on speed dial. Compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokedex. Yeah, they came up with that in the future too. Professor Oak invented it. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, mine is to have all this Pokemon caught. Let's be friends. Should we help out one another? Well, sure, what the hell. If you're gonna make my life easier, then sure, let's go. We have a Pokedex to complete. Get these Pokemon back into the village. We'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and etc. I appreciate it. Jubilife Village. What am I staring at? Oh. Is that where I fell from? See, I don't even know what those things are, so I'm just that new to the game. I've done my best to kind of avoid spoilers, and even though it's been forever since the game came out, I still just kind of avoided the game in general. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe. Young man was of great assistance to me on my Pokemon. I hope you'll forgive my bringing him to the village for a bit. I gotta say though, I do like the graphics in comparison to the 3D graphics in Pokemon Sword and even Scarlet, when the game actually renders things properly. It's like almost like a hand-drawn kind of feel to it. I like it. This way, if you please. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people of Galaxy Expedition Team. This road we're on now... okay, I didn't read that. Village was built scarcely 2 years ago. Right, you used to talk faster than I do. I'm just gonna assume that it's not really that important since I don't have to press A for everything. Something about Galaxy Hall. Headquarters for everything. I see everybody's concerned about who I am. Alright, see you later. Enjoy the cooking. The wallflower. Ground dragon and water types, bruh, that's ridiculous. Arc phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. That's convenient. Use the minus button to view the map on your Arc phone. Consult the map for guidance. We'll see guidance markers. Right, okay. Things are starting to come back to me a little bit. So we gotta head over there. Head to the wallflower, which serves as the village canteen. Let's pull up the Arc phone. Oh, it's got the same zoom in, zoom out feature as Scarlet. Or I guess Scarlet has the same as this game. We can move that up and down. A lot of stuff here in town. Interesting. That's not my B button. This is my B button. I remember that there's some stuff you can unlock, like masks and clothing and stuff, once you connect the game to the save data from Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Sword. Never be my team of ground types. Pulls up in water type. I'm a suspicious boy. The wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. That's racist. Hey, it's Don. Never seen anyone dressed like you are. But if you were attacked by Pokemon, you'd be minced meat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard lets you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Laventon, or whatever his name is. Yeah, him. Scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. Makes me a bit worried for him. Then why weren't you helping him? I'd have to go catch the Pokemon for him. I say my Pokemon move called Thunder Shock not too long ago. Oh no, not a Thunder Shock. A whole 40 power to your face. Professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Oh, her name's Akari. Right. Professor! Standing right behind you while you're talking shit about him. Arceus agreed to help us with a Pokedex. Excuse me, you plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silene's... Silene? I assume that's how you pronounce her name? Very close to Cyrus. Captain Silene. She looks angry. Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps. I'm the captain of Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. I had figured. You literally look just like Cyrus. Professor Leventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped control. Now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Interesting. Because usually the characters are like 10 years old, with the exception of Pokemon Black and White, where they were 12, Black 2 and White 2, where they were 14. So we've aged another year. Quite old enough to work for your keep. That's child labor in the US, but sure. Can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us. Among us. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Sounds good. A lot of dialogue at the beginning. Just kind of getting a feel for their personalities, I guess. Not really any progression to the story. The rest of us can share a meal, have some pleasant conversation. How wonderful. Benny, old chum. The usual potato mochi, if you please. The 3DS emulator is actually pretty smooth. Potato mochi never failed to please. Though to be fair, I haven't actually played Citra in quite a while, but it ran pretty smoothly, with the exception of... I played Alpha Sapphire, and the only thing that had any lag whatsoever was Mauville. Everything else ran pretty smoothly, though. You know the great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come now, I am a scientist. Trust me, bro, I'm a scientist. I know what I'm talking about. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I can show myself with only facts. You can 1 to 10 FPS and it crashed. Oh dear. What game were you trying? Right, history region. The grass, forest, or water, wherever they like. My job as a survey corps is to research them, find out what kind of creatures they are. Staring directly into my soul, please stop. Why are you zooming in? Help me. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. You're a pussy, bro. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. Pokemon X and Y. Oh, I haven't actually played those ones. I played Sun. I played up into the point where you get your first Pokemon, and it ran smoothly. I just never bothered to actually play it. And then I played Alpha Sapphire until you get the Lati, and then the Megastone from Steven, and then I stopped playing that. But the games ran smoothly from what I tested those, but yeah, I haven't tried X or Y. You successfully caught 3 Pokemon. I'm good at this game. 3 of them in quick order. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. Your team kind of sucks then. I don't even know what I'm doing, and I did better than them apparently. We have a hard enough time catching even one when wild Pokemon come after us. Well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack, but the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. I mean, I sprinted towards, I think Rowlet, and it started to run away from me, so I'm not that great at it, I guess. Survey Corps really has leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with the outsider. Bro, this dude, he even has like a Hitler stash. Like, this dude is actually kind of racist. What? Captain ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi. Yum. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress. If you make it into the Galaxy team, you never have to worry about a meal again. Hooray, now we have a job. I did beat Red's team. It was still a little bit of a struggle, but I managed to do it. For some reason, he sent out Venusaur against my Ho-Oh, and then immediately used Sunny Day. It's like, you're just asking for Sacred Fire to murder you. Like, what is the point of that? Like, sure, I went for Synthesis first off, but it couldn't really do anything to me, so I just ended up max reviving half my team, and I had enough health on Gyarados and enough PP on Stone Edge to take out his last Charizard, so I did it, hooray! I have a trial to pass. I have complete confidence in Ace's skills. Well, thank you. I don't. Let's hope it's not misplaced. See, she has as much confidence in me as I do. For tonight, at least, we'll provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Fancy. But if you fail to pass the trial we put you to tomorrow, you have to go and be expelled from the village. Banishment. Somewhat like Hisui in that they're both quite harsh. She simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. Yeah, that's what they all say. A rift in the sky, people falling from it, the world is full of mysteries. Yeah, it's a Switch game that I've never played before. It was either this or Scarlet, and I still can't get Scarlet to render everything properly. And since I used the Hisui and Typhlosion through most of, well, not really most of it, but I had that as my, on my final team when I beat Red for Fire Gold. I figured, hey, let's actually see what Hisui is actually all about. Like, I'm just familiar enough with it to know that it was Sinnoh before Sinnoh, and that's pretty much it. I know what some of the forms look like. I don't even know all of the types. Survey tips, pressing the up button. Wonderful. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. I see what you did there. ZLZR, gotcha. Well, let me do just that. Hey, you're spoiling what time it is here. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Rest until morning? Sure. Do I have a choice? I mean, they gave me a choice, but I don't think I can do anything otherwise. Oh, okay, my controller's vibrating. What's happening? Oh, damn. I don't remember this. Oh, what was that? Sound like a Pokemon cry. I actually turned to see if somebody was knocking on my window. Okay, that was strangely realistic. I wasn't expecting that. Today's the day of your trial. Let's give it our all. Actually scared me. Investigate. Okay, that wasn't really useful. I can investigate like everything. What is happening? Is that garlic hanging from the ceiling? That is garlic hanging from the ceiling. And what looks like tomato berries. Huh. Yeah, I think I'll be streaming Legends Arceus for a little bit. I'll probably like alternate between this and Emerald Rogue. And if somebody has a good recommendation for ROM hacks, I might at least take a look at Mega Origins to see how much of a pain in the ass it is. I'll probably download that to my phone, play through a little bit, and if I hate it too much, I won't bother. But I'm always open to trying other ROM hacks, though. Now that we have disassembly for Fire Red and Emerald and some really interesting mechanics that are being implemented with those. I'm kind of excited for ROM hacking in the future. I should also give Emerald Gaia a shot too, because I've only played a really old beta of it way back in the day. I think it was like 2016's ROM hack of the year, but it was still incomplete. I think that's when I played it. Survey Corps offices are here on the first floor. What's that name? Pacel? Yojiro? Medical Corps will put you to rights. How wonderful. That man with the security corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. I do remember a Pokemon actually attacking me and knocking me out. I remember a Bibarel actually attacked me and knocked me into the water, and then I drowned. It's like, this is a little dark for a kid's game. Interesting. You may enter. Thanks for the permission. Your desk paperwork looks like clip art. No, she got an Abra. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable. We're going out to the Obsidian Filled Lands, catching 3 different species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Only Starly is really useful out of those 3. No one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Except I did that yesterday. Oh, that's what she's saying. I should actually pay attention to the dialogue. Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. Yeah, you said that now several different ways, several different times. Can you please just let me go play the game? Satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. I expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Activate guide, I guess. Sure. Press the Y button while consulting the map on your ARC phone. Gives you missions and requests. Requests are optional. Missions have to be completed to progress. Gotcha. Jolly good morning. In order to complete a Pokedex and simply survive in the unforgiving land, Ace must pass the trial. We already kind of went over this. Got just the ticket to help accomplish. Oh, this is how we get a starter. Okay. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. Little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? So, I'm very familiar with Cyndaquil. Oshawott is actually my favorite out of these 3. But because I'm playing a new game that I'm not familiar with, I'll go with the Pokemon that I'm not familiar with. Because I've never played Gen 6. You want Rowlet as your first partner? Sure. All I know about it is that it's grass and flying. I'm assuming I got that right. I'm also guessing that it probably has a Hisuian form, so it's probably got a different typing, but that's all I know about it. One of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Dr. Rowlet back inside his Pokeball for you, so take it, it's yours. I really like the design on the Pokeballs, I'm not gonna lie. I like the wooden texture on the bottom, that's really cool. Word of advice, pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. I do remember constantly sending out my Pokemon when I meant to send out a Pokeball, and tossing a Pokeball when I meant to send out my Pokemon. Looks as if they're cheering on their friend Rowlet. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you out with the trial. Yeah, it sucks to be you guys. They did go dashing after, or from the village when they fell out of the sky. Not to worry you two, I'll have you assist me with my research for now. What species has Captain Siley in charge with catching? I don't even remember. Starly's one of them. I think Bidoof? Shinx? Is that right? I get 20 more Pokeballs. So I'm at like 70 or like 66 or something, 65. I missed one ball and Cyndaquil broke out of one. Turn left after you leave the headquarters. Head for the gate. Makes sense. I don't remember how to change my outfit. I do want to see if I can actually pick up those specific items that you get for having save data. I just gotta remember where that's located. Get this one. Oh, you don't really get to do anything for this person. Oh, I only have 20 Pokeballs. I guess I only had 50 for the thing at the beginning. Maybe it's over here. Maybe I can't do that yet because it's still kind of early in the game. Who are you? I'm not looking for someone, no. I guess it's probably because it's too early in the game. That's fair. I mean, it's not like it's really anything important. It's just cosmetics, I'm pretty sure. I wonder what a Starly would look like. Well, I'm about to quick catch one. Who's this guy? He actually kind of looks like the dude from Pokemon Scarlet. Arvin or whatever his name is. Volo of the Ginkgo Guild. Go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky. Certainly a tale I'd like to hear. I fell from the sky. Like, what more is there to tell you? I met God. Is that good enough? How about you and I see our Pokemon stand up to each other in battle? Sure, I suppose. Hey, Xander, welcome to the stream. Kind of casual playthrough of Legends Arceus. Hope you enjoy. I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. That's, yeah, how Pokemon battling works. Togepi! I freaking love it! I also remember there's like a fast mode and like a strong mode or something. I don't think I can do that, so I level up a little better. The game is a little bit loud. I will turn that down just a tad. There we go. Defeated Togepi. Well, that's good. Moves, items, use them well, the world will open up to you. Hooray! Oh, and I learned a new move. What did I learn? I guess I can't see yet. As you gain experience your battle, to learn more moves, grow even stronger. If you want to change the moves your Pokemon can use in battle, open your satchel, choose the Pokemon you want, select change moves, blah blah blah. Let me help our 2 battlers recover from the little exercise. Thanks for the heal. My sky fallen friend. Get some potions. 5 potions. Restore 60? Bruh. Okay, that's basically a super potion then. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. My voice has been cracking a lot this stream. Not sure why. I haven't really talked that much today. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them into battle. I'm good at this game. You're leaving to Black Village. Make sure you choose the destination from your map. Tell rest the guardmen. Or guardsmen, I guess. That way someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. How useful. Your trial begins just a short way past the front gates. Okay, bye. I was informed to be passing through. Take care to come back alive. Well, I guess I have a say in that, sure. Meanwhile, I'm going to take a sip of water. I already get made fun of because my voice is kind of monotone. Don't want it to be cracking all the time, too. You must catch 3 species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, Shinx. I'm aware. Is something wrong? Captain Silent got a hold of me after you left. Oh, that sounds terrifying. He bears full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. Well, can you offer out here? I don't intend to lift a finger. Ace's talents are the real deal. So you're just gonna stand there and look... Not even pretty. Like, what use are you, guy? I'm sure Ace will be fine. Let's begin the trial. Oh, okay, here we go. I do remember... What? Oh, right, you can buy stuff from him, and I remember you can rest. It's a crafting station. Things are slowly coming back to me. Aspiration Hill. The species of Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. Actually gorgeous. Along comes a Bidoof. I never thought I'd say this about a Bidoof, but that's actually kind of cute. Hold down the ZL button. I did remember that part. Though, to be fair, I did actually remember that by accident. I accidentally pushed the button and it zoomed in, so... That works, I guess. I think you can, like, crouch in the grass too, right? And keep yourself hidden a little bit. I guess I'm too far away from the Bidoof. I just smacked it in the face with the Pokeball. Caught a Bidoof, well done. Gee, thanks. There's a few minor graphical issues. Like some shadows are kind of purpley. Not too bad though. It's like the shadows are kind of reflecting or something, reflecting the skybox. Alright, Starly. Skittish little things, they'll run if startled. Right, this is why we gotta crouch in the grass. If you crouch, you'll be harder to spot. Here you go, and sneak up to it. There we go. Hopefully they all stay in first try and I don't have to do that over and over again. I don't really know. A Cyndaquil at the beginning broke out, but I think that was scripted. Catch a Shinx. Something I have to teach you since you're still new to this. Here's the proper way to throw your partner's Pokeball. Have an item at the ready, but want to send out a Pokemon, press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready, but want to throw an item, press X. She's a real expert. Yeah, it sounds like it. Throwing your Pokemon's ball at rocks or trees. That's how you do that. Okay. I guess I missed that the first time around, because I figured you could get stuff from these, but I couldn't really figure it out. Okay, so press X. I see. Can I just... Oh, I can still aim? Okay. Let me get some berries. That's cool. I'm guessing that those still heal up. How do I view inventory? So many things on my screen. What do I do? Is that it? Okay. No. There we go. They heal by 20 points. They really buffed the items in this game. There we go. I want to see what move I... Okay, that was the B button. My controller is set up to actual Switch controls here, but it's somewhat reversed for the Game Boy emulator, so it's a little bit confusing for me. Please be patient. Hello, Kurosaki. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, playing some Legends today. I already beat Fire Gold. Took me forever. And since I never played this game, and it actually runs quite smoothly. Ooh, I have Leafage. Check moves. 40 power. 1 special, 1 physical. How are my stats? Minus special attack. Don't know if there's a way to change that. Be cool if there is. Interesting. Nope, that's right. I'm not playing the Game Boy emulator. It's Shinx. Has an aggressive disposition. Could you already tell that? Not at all. It's too adorable to be aggressive. What do you mean? These things become clear once you focus on the Pokemon around you. Once aggressive Pokemon get irate, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. The more arrows you see above a Pokemon, the easier it'll be to catch. Oh, okay. So this is why it's always important to actually read the tutorial, even though I always make fun of the tutorial. Again, I've gotten like 2 badges in this game before, and I just did that by blindly playing the game. The next icon will appear above a Pokemon if it is picked a fight with you. Pokemon displaying this icon cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. Okay. You gotta battle them. Yeah, I just read that. Once they absorb a battling, you can throw a Pokeball at them. It's like standard catching. Makes sense. You guys have a Pokemon of your own now. Pick one of the Pokeballs, throw it near a wild Pokemon you want to battle. Cool. Simply throw a Pokeball that contains one of your Pokemon at it. You can see that you currently have an item ready to throw, not a Pokemon. Press the X button. Yeah, I like how it somehow knows that I'm going to be messing that up several times. Allow you to toggle between your thrown items and your Pokemon team. Oh, you're already trying to come at me. Okay, I see. Don't know how useful a bird type is going to be. We'll see, though. She's just looking around, not paying attention. How wonderful. Does that mean I catch it then? Cool. You approach those Pokemon without a hint of fear. Actually, Shinx approached me. Google Fit notifying me that I went above and beyond in walking today. Thank you, Google Fit. I appreciate it. I think the Survey Corps has a real chance of compiling a complete Pokedex as we've been ordered. This is wonderful. So curious why on earth you came falling from the sky like you did. I don't even know. I just showed up here. Panning the camera. Here we go. I said you passed the trial of flying colors, and it seems you win. Did just that. So, wait a minute. You have cameras, but you don't have Pokeballs. Continuity doesn't seem to exist in this game. Oh, sorry, I blinked. Can you take it again? Time to head back to Jubilee Village. But I'm just having fun. Loading. In time, you'll be able to send Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. You'll bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into the field, though you never had anyone skilled enough to do so. I mean, I've already got 4 with me. Y'all just gonna make me walk there by myself? I see. Who's that person that was talking about Sarley? Yeah, you. You can throw spoiled apricorns? Was that not you? They said that? Is it you? Who was talking about Sarley? I'll show you what Sarley looks like. That's a Sarley. But you're not even looking. Okay, well. Walk straight into her office. I don't need to be invited this time. Seems we won't have to leave you to die. Oh, how wonderful. Thank you for your generosity. You can hold onto that satchel. Again, thank you for your generosity. You set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. You just teleported to the other side of her desk. The official uniform of the Survey Corps? I'm gonna look like a nerd just like you. Great. You changed in the room you used last night, then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself. In uniform to our commander. Wonderful. Now I can start changing clothes. Does that mean that... Right, I gotta actually click A to leave. Does that mean that I can go get those special items? Like, that's actually the only reason why I played any part of this, was in, I think, my Pokemon Sword playthrough, I showed that you can use the EV and Sword data to get extra stuff. I think you're supposed to get it from her. But I guess we're still too early. I can't even remember where I got it from. I just remember EV gives you a mask of, I think, Pikachu and EV. And then you get, like, special clothes for Pokemon Sword. I think BDSP also gives you stuff too, I just don't remember. What? Oh, okay, that was weird. Change my outfit, yes. Survey Corps uniform. I look dumb, but okay. And sandals. Oh my god, I got bags on my shoes. What? These are the dumbest shoes I've ever seen in my life, but okay, thanks. Oh, I can change eye color. Actually, I do have light blue eyes. Ultramarine. Poppy red. Oh my god, I'm like demonic. I guess I'm blind. Fascinating. I'm just gonna go with pale blue. Finish changing. And yes. Everything but the shoes is okay. Not a fan of the shoes. Otherwise, I do respect the fit. Look how well a Survey Corps uniform suits you. Difference between you and me? I make this look good. Neighbors are moving furniture. Actually sounds like they're like dragging a chair across the entire floor up there. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use that room. Well, I've already been there for at least a day or two, so according to squatting laws, I technically can live there now. Gotta get the courts involved if you want to kick me out. Oh, God, okay. I'm sorry, I was kidding. Go up here. Oh, we're on the second floor, so third floor. Oh my God, it's a samurai. Oh, he must be like an ancestor of Rowan or something. I have been waiting for you. I am Kamado. Kamado. Komodo. I don't know. But he's a commander. You're Ace? Yes, sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. How I fell? Let's see what you're made of. I don't want a hug. Face me in combat? I don't want either. Try to throw him. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Did I win? I just came to. I can't tell. The sumo needs work, but I do see some potential. Give me another go. Someone would be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. They're not completely wrong. I'm here to mess shit up. Let's go. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilee Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team. Complete the Pokedex. I warn you, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. I suppose. Hooray! Completed the first mission. It was basically scripted, but I still passed. I'm counting it. The commander has also accepted you. So quit staring at me like this. You begin as a no-star recruit. All right, stars, that's what they are. So I had 2 stars. Whatever that means. In other words, you have no rank at all. The more you add to the Pokedex, the higher your rank becomes. Working on the Pokedex will also, of course, bring you closer towards that goal of yours. Seek out every last Pokemon. A recipe for crafting Pokeballs. Needs Apricorn and Tumblestone. And $3,000 as well. Thanks, Mom. You're an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know. Sorry, quick yawn. As the experienced craft person here, let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own 2 hands. I figured. I have played Minecraft. I'm more curious about what that machine is in the background. Through that open door. It's got a giant glass face to it. Like a giant pressure cooker. What are you holding in there? You can buy some items at the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. That rhymes. You can even make our most valuable tools, Pokeballs. Think where we'd be if we couldn't do that. I'll just keep activating the guide because it tells me where to go. My name is Anthony. I'm the local clothier. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. Hope they fit. I see what you did there. Everyday kimono and everyday trousers. Hope you'll avail yourself of the village's humble shops. Sure. I think now we can actually go get the items. Just wait till the craft works. But I will do the mission first. Just get that out of the way. You can use the workbench here at the craftworks anytime you need to make an item. How wonderful. Strange textures. I'll supply you what you need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Spend the money you got from the captain on clothes or whatever you think is best. Choose an item to craft. Craft a Pokeball. You can use the workbenches. Crafting items requires the necessary materials. Makes sense. I have them already? Did she say that she's gonna give them to me? That makes sense. What's, says ZRZL, but I can actually do those. Okay, I'll just craft the Pokeball, I guess. Hooray. I'm a beginner at Minecraft. So fine craftsmanship. Thank you. You recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. You have literally already told me this. No, we get the Pokedex now. Handwritten notes. Then I think, yeah, we can see Pokemon we've seen, Pokemon we've caught. If I remember correctly, we gotta actually, like, catch several to fill out the Pokedex. Like, we're basically creating the Pokedex in this game. There we go. Like, number of times I've seen it use Aqua Jet, number of times I've seen it use Water Pulls. Like, actually creating a Pokedex for this. It's pretty cool. Times you've seen it use Leaf Fish. Good thing I used that move then. I guess that's fair. I haven't actually done anything with Oshawott or Cyndaquil. The, joystick for moving in this menu is kind of bad. Luckily, I can use the D-pad to navigate it. Investigated the Bidoof that bothered the village? What? Number I've caught without being spotted? Hooray. Number of different forms. Different forms? For this one? Really? That's cool. I look forward to seeing some of these. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. Complete lots of research tasks to help fill the Pokedex. I've got Pokemon to research as a Survey Corps member. Makes sense. Join me in the Field Lens camp. Gotcha. I'm sorry this beginning part's a little bit boring. It's just tutorial stuff always kind of almost puts me to sleep. I'm trying to concentrate on it, but I just want to play the game, you know? Even though I don't know what I'm doing, I still want to just kind of figure things out a little bit on my own. I appreciate the help, but it's like, I'm more of a hands-on kind of guy, you know? Take a request from me. I'm sending guards, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. For the requests, gotcha. They'll have a little icon above their head. I see. I'm going to just ignore you for now, though. I do want to talk to her. A special parcel has arrived with your name on it. Modern jacket, modern trousers, modern shoes. What a precious gift. A special parcel has arrived with my name on it. Shaman Fancy Kimono and Shaman Fancy Bottoms. That's... Why does it sound like somebody's name? A special parcel has arrived. I do have, I believe, Brilliant Diamond. A little bit of save data for that, so I could pick that up. And then because I have Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, I get the Pikachu Festival Mask and Eevee Festival Mask. And I think that's all the gifts I get for that. Yeah, those are all the Switch games. I do want to check this out. Where's my house? Is it this one? I want to make myself look pretty. Anything besides these shoes. But, okay, I'm not really selecting that. Please, stop. Thank you. Change outfit. These are actually kind of lame, so I'm not gonna bother with the... I do like Eevee. I always was actually like wearing the mask, though. It's just literally not even connected to my head. Look at that. It's just floating there. Ominously. Fancy Kimono Shaman? Okay, it's a little flowery, but... I think modern jacket? I'll go with that. I think this is what we get for the BDSP, actually. I think... maybe? Or maybe this is Sword. One of them is from Sword, one of them is from BDSP. I don't remember which one's which. I'm guessing Shaman is probably from BDSP, because Shaman is really only available there. Modern makes sense to be in Sword, because it's the most modern game when this came out, I think. I know BDSP came out like right before this. Look like an actual Galaxy Grunt here. Modern shoes. Oops, I pushed the wrong button. So much better. Is that everything? Oh, fancy bottom shaman. I want to see what those look like. Oh, okay. What does that look like with the kimono? You know, the thing is, I would like this a little more if the bottom of the kimono wasn't green frills and I didn't have the bow on the back. I mean, it's 2023, gender roles are a myth, but it does look a little bit girly. More feminine. I don't hate it, just... I wish I could remove the bow more than anything. I'm not a fan of bows. It looks too disgustingly cute, I guess you could say. I actually kind of vibe with this, though. The Eevee, though, I'm just gonna take that off, I guess. I wish I could just go without a hat, but I guess the game won't let me. Oh, it does. Okay. I'm okay with this. And then I think we just go out here now. Stay safe out there. I intend to. How pretty. I'm mildly concerned about the shadow textures not rendering completely. Like, it doesn't ruin the rendering at all, really. It's just, it looks a little out of place. Details of these tasks can be found in the Pokedex for you to reference anytime. I was just looking at those. When you focus on a wild Pokemon in the field using the ZL button, you can also instantly check the research tasks by pressing the down button. Okay, that's useful. Some Pokemon have unusual research tasks, so be sure to check them out. I saw that. The Bidoof thing was interesting. Catch and battle diverse Pokemon species. Gotcha. One last piece of advice. If you see a wild Pokemon's attack coming your way, dodge it like your life depends on it. Right. I remember it's like you press the Y button or something. Hup. Cool. A beautiful flowing bit of gymnastics is what we call a dodge. I thought a dodge was a pickup truck. I'm sorry. Hopefully you can avoid taking a beating. Hopefully. Security Corps had to collect me when I got the business end of some Shinx's Thundershock. Got plenty of experience to draw on, I'll teach you plenty. See, is it? Nope, that's not it. It's that one. Okay. Oh, it tells me on the side. I guess I could just learn to read. That would be useful. Let me share some Survey Core wisdom. Focus on a Pokemon with the ZL button, then press the down button. Yeah, we heard that already. You have research has to do with how many Bidoof you caught. Yes. Need 2, then 4, then more and more. I am quite skilled at spamming A. If you have items out, press X to ready your Pokemon. So just spam catch a whole bunch of Bidoof. I got it. There we go. Cool. 2 out of 3. You're not paying attention. Shush. Look away. Am I too far away for this one? There we go. I'll just catch several. Get that out of the way. Got a whole bunch of Bidoof from my party now. Alright, you gotta unbead to get out of there. What is this? Medicinal leak. Sure. What is that? No, I've got a few tumblestones. I guess, Akari gave those to me. I wasn't paying attention to that. Required for crafting medicinal compounds, probably for the potion or something. Fancy. No key items. Okay, yeah, that's where I saw the information. Pokemon level 10 and below will obey me. I'll save my progress. Although I think I saw that we have auto-saving in this. I don't think I need to bother with those. Hello. Trees are in my face. As a reminder, don't forget to open your Pokedex when you focus on a Pokemon to check your research. Or I can just open the Pokedex and view them all at the same time. Like, it is useful, but I'd rather just view everything at the same time. It's easy enough. Who are you? More energy a Pokemon's got, the harder it'll be to catch. Lower its HP or maybe inflict paralysis with a move like Shinx Thundershock. Makes sense. And Shinx is fighting air over there. Is that the equivalent of punching air? I think I can get really that close to it. Oh, try there. Nope. Not even close. Gonna come any closer? Maybe not. Try this again before you walk away. A little bit higher this time. Bruh. Okay. That's enough of Shinx. Starly is more timid. You can't see me. But they can hear me. You saw me. Damn. I mean, I need to get over to the grass, but they're just gonna sprint away from me. There There we go. They don't know I'm here, right? Oh, it actually seems like they don't know I'm here. Okay, well that's convenient. Right in the face. Isn't there one over here too? Somewhere? Maybe not. Where'd it go? Zoom out a little bit. All the Starly disappeared? I don't even hear them. Wait, I heard something. There might not be any Starly left, I'm not sure. Oh well. Let's get back up here. Can I get a high vantage point and see where I'm actually going? Oh, hello. There's a Starly there. You didn't see a thing. Get captured. Spoiled apricorn. That's gross. Remember I've caught without being spotted? How wonderful. There's others over here. Haven't been spotted. That's good. Okay. That didn't actually catch. It just missed. Interesting. I thought it would auto-arc the ball. I guess I gotta actually work for my captures. I see how it is. I'm gonna grab this. Staying crouched. All sneaky beaky like. Oh, there's a Starly over there. I think that was the same one I just saw. It kind of follows them, so that's kind of nice to see when they actually stop moving around. There we go. Cool. Caught 4 out of 6. 4 out of 5 without being spotted. I'll go for one more. If I can find another Starly. I do like Starly. Whichever one has a decent nature, I'll probably add to my team. I think the Pokemon battling, I remember, is supposed to be, like, completely different. So, it'd be nice using even Pokemon that I'm familiar with, seeing the different way that they battle. That could be useful. Let's switch up to... obviously not a flying type. I mean, I don't really have a choice for my starter, but sure. I think I'm kind of stuck having to battle this thing. You're kind of not paying attention. If you get closer, I can just catch you. There we go. This actually kind of works. I do remember that you get a better chance if you hit him in the back with the ball. Oh, okay, you're running away. You see me? Bruh. Okay, guess I gotta fight you. That's fair. Leaf Edge again, because I apparently get a bonus for that in the Pokedex. Going for quick attack. I think I might be able to... What? You get attacked twice in a row? That seems fair. I'll go for Gust this time. And use items. And Pokeball. Stay in the ball. How wonderful. bunch of level ups. Times I've seen you use quick attack, 3. Well, yeah, I used 2 of them in a row. That seems fair. If I remember correctly, it's like if you use a strong version of a move, you have to like waste a turn or something. And if you use the fast version of the move, you can use it twice. I guess that's how that works. Can I not pass you? Okay, I'm in the water now. And I can't get out. I'm just gonna go ahead and drown. Hey, guy. Many strong Pokemon that make their home on the other side of this bridge. Gotcha. Gotta be a first star. Here's kind of the good thing about Scarlet and Violet is you don't just fall into the water. The, my shadow on the ground looks kind of holographic or something. Interesting. Okay, so let me check. That's not the Pokedex. That's not how I do things. Come on. There we go. So I've caught 2 Shinx. 3 is, I guess, the next goal. Number I've evolved, 0, obviously. I've obtained 1 form. Gotcha. Number defeated. So I guess I get some for defeating them in battle, too. Interesting. Is that for all of them? It looks like it. I mean, I wouldn't mind. It would level up my Pokemon a little bit, but I think they won't actually listen to me if I get them too high levels, so I should be a bit cautious. Roll it. I don't know if it'll still listen to me or not. I hear a Shinx close by. Just these, I guess. There's 2 over there. Medicinal leak, I'll grab that. They're probably useful. I think I should actually heal up. Use an Oran Berry, since they're kind of OP in this game. Just use 2 of them, that's fine. I thought you were gonna just come at me, but I guess not. There we go. And leave it. Using another quick attack. And then looking around. Interesting. Toss another ball. Excellent. I think that makes 3. Yep, caught 3 out of 3. I think that should be fine for now. Let's go over to Akari. See what she's got to say. Since she's like 100 meters away, I kind of just wandered off there. Hopefully I don't run into any more Shinx. Don't think I can really go through that. Oh, I like the purple flowers. Hello. Oh, I see a Buizel. Nope. You can find a Pokemon called Buizel. Got an aggressive disposition. But it's also a water type. I got leafage. I'll try to hit you with this move just like Shinx. You need to battle it before you catch it. Actually cute. If you take 2 months damage within a short time, you'll be in danger of blacking out. It can tell you in danger when the edges of the screen turn red. Good to know. Damage goes away over time, but you will be able to begin to recover if you're still being targeted. Gotcha. That explains why I got the crap beaten out of me by a Tangrowth. That thing was just following me everywhere I went. Become overwhelmed and black out. Okay. Your research task for Buizel includes seeing it use a certain move. Just like Shinx in a quick attack, it seems like. Cool, cool. I do want to send out Rowlet against this thing. I'll fight you. Come at me, bro. You get to attack before I can even select a move? Not really sure how I feel about that. I got a crit. Okay. Any moves? Doesn't seem like it. Any more Buizo? What is this? Is this the rocks that she was talking about? Where you can toss a ball? Oh, that's how you get Tumblestone. Okay. It's a little difficult to aim with not native controller. My joystick likes to just go absolutely bonkers sometimes. Hello. Just gonna stand there and look pretty? I mean, you got closer to me. I'm just gonna gust this time. You're level 2. Use quick attack. It does a lot of damage for being level 2. House the ball. Cool. Alright, I've caught one. I'm gonna kind of go a little bit more towards safety and check out the Pokedex, see what move I have to see it use. That's an Eevee. Bro, you didn't see anything. No, don't run from me, please. Where'd it go? Okay. I guess it's gone forever. I don't see it. I saw a little X pop up above its head. I thought it was going to fight me, so I got ready to hit X and send out a Pokemon against it, but I don't know. Well, anyway, I'm going to check the Pokedex. Nope, that's not how you do it. Buizel. I had to see you use Aqua Jet. I see. Water type quick attack, basically. Number of forms. There's 2 forms for this too, huh? Is there 2 forms for like everything? Number of forms, number of forms. Oh, yeah, so it shows me Eevee here. Number of different forms I've obtained. There's 2 forms for that too. Times you've given it food. This has got some interesting mechanics in it. I'm definitely curious. Gotta keep going for leafage, it looks like. Oh, that's what it is. Strong and agile. I was just calling it strong and fast, I guess. Okay. Is that a wormhole out there? There's a lot of Pokemon already. Camera angles kind of suck a little bit. You can either see ahead of you, and you can't really see... No, I guess this is probably the better angle, but it's kind of hard to keep that angle. I wish I could be like this far away, but still be able to look up a little bit. Camera angles aren't great. This dog is probably just gonna run away from me. You didn't see anything. Gotcha. I do remember the game talking about If you catch Pokemon when their back is turned or something like that, you get like a little bonus or something. You spotted me because you walked right into me, you weirdo. How does that miss? What? Oh, you literally just flew away. Okay, well. I guess I could, that's how you do it. Fuck the berries on the way. Can you, like, make your Pokemon walk with you? Come with me. Oh, you can speak to them. That's adorable. Hello. You're being impaled by grass. That sounds painful. You're just a standard whirlpool, huh? Okay. Do I get it? No? Really? Okay, well, that sucks. Collect the berries. Hello. You're really doing quite well for yourself. Yep, I learn as I go. A little reward for keeping up with me. Here's your own crafting kits. I appreciate it. You can only use the materials you have in your satchel. Makes sense. Using it from the key items pocket. Hey, our first key item. Recipe for potions. That's what the medicinal leek is for. And the orange berries, which I've been using those for health, so I should probably stop doing that. Get more bang for my buck that way. So you got an apricorn and tumblestone, you can make a Pokeball anytime. Anything for the potions? There goes the research. Task with unreported data. Interesting. Oh, I double tapped A and it shows me more information. Horseshoe Plains, so I'm in a whole different area. I see. This is only found in Horseshoe Plains. Oh, and the favored conditions, like you can't find this one at night, but you can find everybody else. Oh, this is for the obsidian filled lands. Okay, I get it. That makes sense. Can I change that data or change the location that I'm looking for? Guess not. Oh, and I guess you sort by obsidian filled lands as well. Eevee looks kind of cute here. Can't really see any more information. I guess I gotta report to the professor before I do anything. Please report back to the professor. Gotcha. I can figure things out a little bit on my own. Earn a sufficient number of Pokemon research points. I kind of want to catch a few more. Let me craft some more. I'm glad they can use the arrow key to the side to craft more. Was it just applauding me? What? Was that hammering? That sounded almost like applause. Let's see a medicinal leek. I'm gonna grab it. I like how the grass slowly zooms. Oh, hello, this is a Ponyta. Are you immediately aggro? Hopefully not. I would like to catch you. Hit you when your back is turned? Does that count? I don't think it did. Oh, I did catch it. Okay, that's cool. Got a Rossberry. I don't know if that's used for like burn heal or something. or whatever the equivalent is for this game. There's another Ponytail over there. I'm guessing it's probably going to run away from me if I get too close to it. I'll catch another Bidoof. Hi, friend. Cool. 5 out of 6. Always making it cry. What was that sound? Oh, it's like a whole mountain up there. Okay. And hit you when your back is turned. Wait till you stop moving. Or try to predict where you're going. Ah! It's like a critical capture or something. Seems like it's more likely to catch when you do that. Heavy specimen, apparently. I'll catch you too. Or not. I'm probably too far away to get it. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter with Bidoof. They seem to just be kind of... well... dim. Oh. He just despawned. Interesting. I guess I can do that. Is that a Starly? I'm gonna catch a Starly. You're not paying attention to me. I appreciate that. Extra easy. Probably because it's asleep. Oh, I saw you over here. It's like sometimes I can zoom in to catch them, sometimes I can't. That's not anywhere near close enough. Okay. I almost don't like the zoom feature because it doesn't seem to always function right to me. I feel like it's supposed to have this auto arcing or something to it, but it's not always doing it. Or it does it kind of poorly. Get a little bit closer if you please. There we go. What? Bruh. If you would mind coming this way or not. Actually, that might help a little. You little shit. Okay, well, I don't really care that much. I don't want to waste all my Pokeballs on missing Starlays. Let's sprint. Hi there, Wormpole. Wait, how did I get up there? I think I gotta go this way. Is that a leak? I'm gonna grab it. I run kind of weird. Hello Bidoof, and hello Bidoof. It's been a pleasure. I don't really run all that fast. I guess I wasn't running. Hello. If it isn't a crafting kit, you must have listened attentively. Not really. It seems a good time to explain to you about survey reports and the rewards they offer. You receive money based on the level. Okay. On that note, let me check the research tasks you've completed thus far. I don't even really know. I got a shit ton of Pokemon, though. Cool. Backstrike, that's what it's called. 5 Pokemon caught for the first time, 5 different species, 10 or more, 1 report achieved. Cool, cool. Fast access to cash, I appreciate it. Most illuminating. Picking out research tasks, you'll raise the research level. Raise a Pokemon's entry to level 10, the entry will be considered complete. Okay. As you carry out tasks and complete the Pokedex entries for different species, you gain Pokemon research points. The view on the cover. Once you earn the number of points, you move up through the ranks. Oh, now we can actually see information for this. Okay, that's cool. They live in the fields and mountains, gathering in large flocks. Their cries are quite obnoxious. Though small, their wings are strong. A strike from them leaves pain that persists for a week. Oh, wow. Oh, that's what it means by forms. Male and female. That makes sense. I thought like Hisuian form or something. What's the difference? I don't see... Oh, the little spike on its head, the little fluff. Okay, that's not really much of a gender difference, but sure. I guess you can count that. I don't see any difference between the two. Literally nothing. Oh, and this actually tells me what I actually completed. I see, I see. One defeated because accidental crits are a thing. I guess I gotta go back this way. Nice. I do believe you're ready to move up the ranks. There we go. This is just about where I was before I deleted my save data, so... I think I just went on like one more mission or something. And Captain Siley, know that you've earned enough to move up the ranks. Sounds good to me. Go meet Mrs. Cranky Pants herself. I don't know why they're hammering upstairs. It's 9 o'clock at night. What are you doing? Hello. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. I keep opening. I guess you just close. I don't know why it has to bring the Pokedex up. Seems you have earned yourself a star. She doesn't seem all that excited about that. Attained the rank of the first star in the Galaxy Expedition team. Fancy. I can now use my heavy balls. Great. Pokemon up to level 20 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. The rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous too. Cool. Further recipes for crafting. Crafting heavy balls. Okay. Black Tumblestone. And for revives, okay. A Vivid Choke and 2 medicinal leaks. So I really gotta hoard medicinal leaks, it seems. That a stranger like you should fall from the sky, yet flourish among us like this is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Mm-hmm. I just spam A and catch Pokemon. That's all I have to do. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. Sounds good. For today, at least, you've earned yourself a meal with the Wallflower and a good night's rest. Does that mean I would not be able to have a good night's rest if I didn't? Like what? Ace, my boy. I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Hey, thanks. Potato mochi tastes so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still will be very busy from now on between our survey core duties and requests from folks here. Which reminds me, have you already taken on that request from Beauregard? Is that the one dude that I haven't talking to? People of Jubilife aren't too familiar with Pokemon, you see, so if problems arise, the survey core gets called to help. Indeed so. Some people will ask you for help when you talk with them, while other requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Where is your lab? Weren't you approached with a request recently? What's that all about? I was thinking maybe Ace could handle it for me. Aren't you supposed to be already good at what you do? You'd have to use me for everything? I was told it would require a bit of skill with battling Pokemon, so... Ah yes, that request came from Maya of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. People of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there is much we might be able to learn from them. Including more about the local Pokemon. But we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. The next day... Do you have a bit of time after this? There's something I could use your help with. Wait, now? Come on, please. I need your help. I mean, as your superior, I order you to help me. I see how it is. Wait, now? Okay, since you won't let me do anything else. Don't know why you bother giving me an option if you're just gonna force me into something anyway. Typical Pokemon responses. I've been waiting for you at the training grounds. If you caught a lot of Pokemon, you may want to visit the pastures to change up your team. How do I even do that? I like how I have to watch her walk away. How do you visit the pastures in this game? Oh, I do not mean to do that. I'm so used to standard Pokemon procedure where you push start to open up the menu. I guess that don't need to be on that screen. I do want to check these Pokemon though. Some things have changed, I'm sure. Still have Leafage. Roll out and Tackle. Custom Quick Attack and Thunder Shock. And yeah, I've got a bunch of Bidoof. How is this Starly? Neutral nature, it looks like. Bashful. I don't really know what the numbers next to the attack, defense, speed, special attack. Like, what makes defense 3? Why is my attack only 2? Is that like my EV yield or something? Plus attack, minus special. I think you evolved to a water type. So if that was reversed, it actually wouldn't be too bad. What about the other Bidoos? Minus special attack. I mean, yeah, you are a physical attacker anyway, so plus speed, that's not too bad. This one's neutral. Okay. How fascinating. Let's go take a look at the training ground. Thanks for coming. I know you're busy. Not really. I've had an epiphany. And that is... I got a partner of my own. We may not get along perfectly, but we got to work together to help complete the Pokedex. Do you have a Pokemon? How did you take damage from a Shinx if you already have a Pokemon? You got a Pikachu. Big ass. Is that what you're saying? When we were attacked by those Shinx, I got too scared to think straight and I couldn't handle battling as a team. I'm glad that they're kind of actually going into that because I was just curious. Ever since then, my partners refuse to listen to anything I tell them. You're bad at video games. I get it. It's fair. I'm not the greatest either. And if I'm being honest, I'm not even sure how to order him, how to guide him in battle. Bulbapedia could be your friend. When I saw how you and your Pokemon work together, I realized we need to do more too. Please have a battle with me. I want to learn how to fight effectively. Man, we're just forced into the battle. Okay, well, sure, I guess. Going for Pikachu. I go for Rowlet. Again, I don't really like that you can just use an attack without me using an attack as well. Absolutely not a fan of that. Like, sure, it probably outspeeds me anyway, so it's probably about the same as it is, but even still. Like, if I needed to heal up or something, then what use is that? Like, if I get stuck into a battle like that and I need to heal my Pokemon, then I'm just forced to lose. Like, that's kind of stupid. You know, Pokemon seem to be completely in step with one another. Yep, I spammed A just the right time. Move mastered. What does that mean? Thanks for battling us. For a moment, I felt like Pikachu and I finally understood one another. You used Thunder Wave and Thunder Shock, like you didn't really do much. Let's keep working at it, okay, Pikachu? Pikachu. Also, I have to work more as a team with my partner the way you do. Assuming Pikachu and I can bridge some gaps. Professor said Pokemon have things called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu's an electric type. I have a grass flying type. Oh, this is interesting. It doesn't really give me the entire list, but that's fair. Everything including fairy types, that's good. Is that the other side of it, I guess? I see. I mean, I already know most of my type matchups. Like 95% of them. I still sometimes get confused about bug and rock types, which are apparently neutral. I see you got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give you what advice I could. Captain Zizu, what a name. Master of an ancient martial art, one that specializes in Pokemon battles. She's tall and buff. That's cool. Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. On the other hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the strong style. Deals more damage, but afterwards it'll take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Has less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterwards. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that, to be honest with you. Strong style, agile style, regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation. Direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Like, if I'm going for agile style moves and I still can get just outsped by 2 moves too, like that's... Again, I don't really like that. Agile style uses more PP than usual? That doesn't really make any sense. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. Move tutor? Go meet Mai. I mentioned at the Wallflower that I could use help with Mai's request. I'm off to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come as well once you've readied your Pokemon team and perhaps had them learn some new moves from Zissou. Cool. Sure, let's learn some moves. What can you teach me? I want new moves. Tutor my Rollet. Fault Swipe, Aerial Ace, Swift, Magical Leaf. Hello. Some actual decent moves. Aerial Ace would be kind of nice. How do I... There we go. Teach. And I guess Magical Leaf as well. And learn. Here we go. Hiya! Cool. Then you can also teach me to master moves. If you don't have a seed of mastery. What in the world? Exchange items. Grit gravel, grit pebble, grit rock. I don't even know what these are. If you have 10 sacks of grit dust. Oh, okay. Just a lot of grit. I don't really have any questions. I can just look it up in Bulbapedia if I have any. I did that again. Bruh. One of these days I'll learn that I'm playing a Switch game with different buttons. Well, let's check your summary, I guess. Why don't I have the moves? Okay, so I do have questions. About learning moves. Help them learn moves that they wouldn't learn by leveling up. Okay, using the moves then? That was completely useless. I just wasted money for nothing then. Okay, so I'm honestly not a fan of this game. Not just because I can't seem to get my moves or my buttons correct, but because it just took money from me and didn't actually teach me the moves. Like, what the fuck is that about? No, but seriously, like, I wanted those moves specifically because Gust and Leafage are kind of lame. Like, I was gonna do that and call it a good end to the stream, but now I'm upset. That's not a good end to the stream. You have aerial ace. I don't understand. Like, there's no moves here. Well, okay then. I just wasted $1,500 for nothing, and it actually kind of irritates me. I don't think this is all that great of a game, to be honest. Like, it's cool that you have a custom way of... What is this? Oh, as a grid does. Raise the effort level. Oh, that's EVs, I guess. Huh. Like, it's cool that they have, like, a custom mechanic for Pokemon battling and stuff, but, I mean, it literally just took $1,500 from me and didn't teach the 2 moves that I specifically requested it to teach me, so... Already I'm gonna be irritable about the game. Also, the battling mechanics of being able to attack without really being told that they're using a strong or agile or whatever. I got forced into a Pokemon battle and then they get to attack without me even selecting anything. I couldn't even select items to heal if I needed to. Granted, I was at full health, so that doesn't really matter. But if that happens in future and I'm struggling and I'm trying to escape something and it attacks me, or I get forced into a battle when I got low health, then what use is that? Seems kind of dumb. That said, I had to go to a second job interview today, so I had to get up hella early. Tomorrow, however, I'm going to be streaming probably about the same time, but I can also be up much later. I think I'm going to actually go save inside the little shack that I call a house. I was thinking of playing this game every day, but I probably just stick to maybe once a week. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about this game, to be honest. Till morning, I guess. I do like the graphics for this game, though. The catching is a little bit finicky, but I can actually blame that on the controller not having real dead zones like the Switch controller does. I'll probably give this game a shot again next time with an actual Switch controller, because I do have a Switch. I could just connect my controller to my PC with Bluetooth and use it that way. But that's going to be it for me for today. I'm probably going to play some Emerald Rogue tomorrow. I don't think I've caught Necrozma in that game yet. I caught one on my phone, and it looks kind of interesting, and it seems to be quite strong. That said, thank you everybody who stopped by, cheered me on as I beat the crap out of Red. I appreciate it. Put up with my monotone voice for this game because it's a new game for one, and it's very story driven, so I definitely have monotone voice. I'm trying to work on that a little bit. I'm trying to be more excitable when I'm reading. I'm sure it would be a lot better if I wasn't trying to crack jokes between every other line, I'm sure. Also, to be fair, I am a little bit tired. I have been up since... I got up at like 5:30 this morning. Almost 17 hours straight of being awake. I am kind of an old fart. I'm 30 years old. I'm not good at doing that anymore. I used to be able to stay up for like almost 72 hours straight and have no repercussions, but I can't do that anymore. I've actually stayed up for longer than that a couple times. I got like maybe a half-hour power nap every so often, like every 48 hours or so, but nowadays it's like I get 12 hours of wakefulness and it's like I can barely function. Anyway, that is it for me. I will see everybody later. Everybody tomorrow. Bye-bye.